Hello guys, this is Nathan. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Django, obviously, and then I'm going to show you something that I'm a little bit suspicious about, which is about counting stuff in Django. And I found something that says if you count two things and then you're doing joins, for example, if the first one results in 2 rows and the other one results in 3 rows, then it's going to show you 6 rows for each count because of some kind of join. Okay, yeah, it does make sense, but I'm not sure if Django actually does this. So the solution would be to use distinct, and in this video we're just going to pull up the documentation and also copy all of those models into our Django experiment. We will create a new project, try everything, try to count. So let's start with the documentation. Here we have the documentation. It will advise us to use distinct later on, but I wanted to start by copying this model. Then I'll pull up my windsurf. Okay, so why do we have this here? Okay, so the first thing I want to do is create another project. I wish I had started by using different apps instead of projects, but I guess we are already here. So let's just say we need to source the venv. Django admin start project. Let's call this one, what do we call it? Let's say counting joins. Okay, we're good. So the first thing I'm going to do is create an app in there. Let's call it first, let's go inside counting joins. And then we're going to use manage.py. Start app. We should call it, what should we call it? We used to call apps here with some kind of, yeah, we made a school here. I think we're making a bookstore. So yeah, you can see we have author, publisher, bookstore. Let's call the app bookstore. Okay, so we should now see the bookstore here. Let's go inside the models and paste what we got from Django documentation. We need, of course, to add this in, where is our, yeah, counting joins. We need to add this app, which is bookstore, in our installed apps. Let's try with make migration and let's see what's up. Okay, so everything is good. What does the documentation say? We have discounts, we have all of these. I think we need to populate some of the tables. Yeah, so basically I want to go to the place where it talks about using distinct. Okay, so we have authors and we have store. So if we don't have distinct here, are we going to have 6 results instead of 2 and 3? So let's just populate this and we'll continue. Oh, I'm Python. So the app is bookstore. I think we should start with publisher and author, or we can also make the store. No, we should make the books first. Okay, let's create a publisher. I don't know why we need a publisher. We need it here, okay, for the book. I should have used variables when creating these. So let's say let's just get the first one, okay. And then let's create a book. Let's say book. Let's say my book. Okay, then it's going to be book.objects.create. Let's say pages is, say 200 pages. Let's say the price is 10. Rating is 5. Should I use 5.0? I'm not sure. And okay, we will add the authors, but for the publisher we will say publisher not will. We need pub date. Okay, I think I should get time zone now. So I think it's from daytime. Wait, let's check this one out. So basically it's going to be time zone.now. Okay. So let's try to add the authors. So authors.add. We have author Nathan. I think we could have done in an array, but let's just do it like this. Arsu. Right here. So next we want to do the store. Let's say store 1. Okay, the name would be now that we have these stores, we can add the book, our book, to store 1 and store 2. Store 2, dot add our book. Okay, now we're going to look for ways to query the count. So let's see what we have here. It says book.objects.annotate count authors in count store. We need to import count. Let's see, I think it's from Django.dev.modules. Okay, we have it. So let's just annotate to the first object instead, and let's see. So let's say book notated equals this. Then let's get the first book. I think we could have used first for this one. Has no attribute annotate. Yeah, okay. So let's just use this one like 0, and let's see. So I think I should use dict or values. We have authors count 4, store count 4. What if we did the Same thing, but with distinct equals true. We probably should add it here in the count. Now we have authors count 2, store count 2. So to make this better to understand, let's just add another store 3, and let's name it dot create, and the name is going to be, so it's going to be, I ran out of names. Let's call it Jimma. No, store 3 dot books dot add. So here you can see authors count is 2 and the store count is 3. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. Maybe my webcam is covering this, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, now you can see it. Okay, before we had authors count 4 because we had 2 authors and we had 2 stores, and then the join happened and we have 4 now because 2 plus 2 is 4. I think the multiplication is multiplying each other. Now when I use distinct, I got 2 authors, yeah, you can see it, and 2 stores. I added another store, so now we have 2 authors and 3 stores. But then let's say I didn't use distinct. This one should become 3. So let's say you guys can see this, and yeah, basically we have authors count 6 and store count 6 because 2 times 3 is 6, and that's just because of the joins. So if you want to just count the authors and the stores as distinct, you know, author 1, author 2, we have 2 authors, Arsu and Nathan. So when there is a join, there's going to be some repetition because of the authors and the store join. So you only want to count distinctly. We only want Nathan to appear once in the count and Arsu once, so we have 2 results. And then for the stores, we don't want to have the repetition affect the count, so use distinct in such cases where you're using count or such kind of values, right? If it depends on being distinct and the repetition shouldn't affect it, then you should use distinct. So I think this is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching.